I couldn't leave this stage without saying to you that corruption is not an issue that occupies the front of my mind. I couldn't leave here today and say to you that we still need to tighten up on the new anti-corruption systems and framework that is in place. In a sense, if you were to compare Jamaica to all the other countries in the Caribbean, our framework for anti-corruption would be the most advanced. It is not for want of putting in the legislative and institutional processes. They are there. But you have to bear in mind that we are also very new on the scale of dealing with anti-corruption issues. So there is a learning curve that we are going through. What is important is that the government supports the development of the institution so it can accelerate very quickly on that learning curve and provide the resources so that they can move very quickly on the learning curve, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
Is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and to accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
I hear man talk a kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me. I don't want you come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
Hello, I'm Zara Burton, and welcome to 18 Degrees North. It's from right here in Kingston, Jamaica, 18 degrees north of the equator, where every week we're going to take you on a global journey with us as we focus on Caribbean stories that have global impact. We begin our show with Jamaica's newest Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. During the 2016 general elections, his house became front and center. The public, and perhaps more so the ruling People's National Party, they wanted to know why St. Lucian Company owned his house and where he got the money, since news reports had put its value at about $2 million, a figure Holness has not confirmed. After all, Holness had been a politician most of his professional life, didn't come from money, and his salary at the time was just over $60,000 each year, not counting allowances. Holness answered several of the questions asked, but we at 18 Degrees North had others. What we found was an interesting series of property purchases and an uneven playing field when it comes to personal tax matters. It also shed light on the relationship between Jamaican politicians and their associates in the awarding of public contracts. We're staying right here in Jamaica at 18 degrees north and 77 degrees west.
The Labour Party believe that every poor man must build his castle. Every poor man must build him the house. And we're not going to see that. That is why we set the place and be free. And be free. And we must make the place secure so you can live and
This is the house, built on 3/4 of an acre, complete with stone-cut wall in the exclusive Beverly Hills neighborhood just outside Kingston. It's a huge upgrade from where Jamaica's newest Prime Minister and then opposition leader Andrew Holness says he was born.
I was born in a 2-bedroom boardhouse at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town. My father is still a farmer, and my mother is a retired civil servant.
Property records showed the Beverly Hills land was purchased by St. Lucian-based company AdMat Incorporated for $300,000 in 2011, 3 months before Holness became Prime Minister of Jamaica for the first time, and when he was Minister of Education. There's no mortgage listed. In a statement, Honus says he's the sole director of ADMAT and a shareholder, along with his two sons, Adam and Matthew. Honus says he got the money from funds in his accounts at two of Jamaica's investment banks and used his savings, salary, loans, and credit from suppliers established through his wife, who is a real estate developer, to build the house, costing him approximately $52 million, or around $525,000 US. He says the St. Lucian structure was used for estate planning. His attorney, Patrick Bailey, says there's that and the additional potential benefit of avoiding transfer taxes.
If the house at Beverly Hills is the only asset and you're selling it, you would simply sell the company, sell the shares. The company would have its shareholding transferred from him and his children to the new purchasers, whereas the title would remain unchanged because the new purchaser will be the owners of ADMAT and be the owners of the property. So in that case, there's no transfer from one entity to another. So you're safe on transfer tax and stamp duties and those sorts of things.
Civil society activist Carol Narcisse says the leader of the country shouldn't be trying to avoid taxes.
Especially if you're a prime minister and you're telling your citizens that they need to conform to the regulatory environment that you have designed, that you do not think you can adhere to, because it is inimical to your interest to adhere to it, or inimical to the interest of your children's future to adhere to it, then there is a major, there's a major inconsistency there that you need to explain.
In a partnership for prosperity. Let's change the Jamaica for the better. Choose prosperity.
Does he own other entities in there, in ADMAT?
In ADMAT?
Yeah.
I think he has at least one other property in ADMAT.
And where is that?
That is in somewhere in the Arcadia area, right?
And that's considered land or also?
Someone's an apartment. Actually, he's now in the process of selling that unit. He owes suppliers because suppliers gave him credit for the house he's building in Beverly Hills.
And source of funds for that was what?
That one, I can't recall all of those details, but I seem to remember that he has always used the house that he lives in and get loans and that sort of thing.
We checked the title for the property where Bailey says both Honus and his wife lived at the time of our interview and found no additional loans or mortgages other than those originally taken out in 2002 when they bought the house for $7 million Jamaican dollars, around $144,000 US back then. So you were satisfied then with the source of the funds in both cases?
Oh, absolutely. He saved in US stocks and amongst his portfolio. So he was saving because these are savings.
Is that savings from him alone or him and his wife?
I don't know that level of personal detail. That would be. Yeah, I don't know that level.
Of what you know, is there any evidence?
I know of nothing. I know of nothing else that he owns in relation to ADMAT.
Okay.
He currently owns it.
We checked the title for the Acadia property and found that it was indeed purchased by the same St. Lucian company, ADMAT Incorporated, in 2008, again when Honus was Minister of Education. The price tag, 16 million Jamaican dollars, around 219,000 US back then, and again, no mortgage was listed. Further, we also checked whether ADMAT owned additional properties and found one more. A half-acre lot, also built in Beverly Hills on Wycliffe Close in February 2009, also when Honus was Minister of Education, price tag around 15 million Jamaican dollars, almost 173,000 US dollars, and again, no mortgage listed.
Yes.
So you've never heard of this Wycliffe Close property before today?
Let me put it this way.
Man, Rich.
I have never handled, and when I look at the transfer, I see the names of lawyers who I know. And he's entitled to have more than one lawyer. We all have to eat.
So all told, when it comes to properties, there's the Great House Boulevard home that Honus and his wife bought with a mortgage while Honus was a mere member of parliament. And in the 4 years he was Minister of Education, earning the equivalent of around 60,000 US dollars per year, or 90,000 with allowances, there was the Arcadia apartment, no mortgage listed. The land at Waycliffe Close in Beverly Hills, no mortgage listed. The land for the Shenstone Beverly Hills house he's building, no mortgage listed. And around $525,000 US spent building the house in the 3 years after Honus's Jamaica Labour Party lost the election in 2011. Honus, through a member of his team, said he wouldn't comment on the source of funds for any of his properties before the election, but even after, he didn't. He also said he would make his financial statement public at the end of March 2016, but he didn't. Despite several calls to Juliet Honus, a property developer, chartered accountant, and newly elected member of parliament, she didn't get back to us.
Transfer taxes, stamp duty, and estate tax.
What about property taxes?
No, man, he has to pay property tax.
At the time of our initial checks in the 2 weeks before the election, the house in Beverly Hills had an outstanding balance since 2013 on the tax administration's website. Amount about $174,000 or US $1,400 approximately. Property taxes on the Waycliffe Close land in Beverly Hills were listed as not having been paid since 2009, a total of about $175,000 or US around $1,400. And the Great House Boulevard home that he owned with his wife Juliet, that was listed as outstanding since 2014, owing Jamaicans $64,000 or about $526 US. We call the tax administration to confirm.
Volume is 1118.
Andrew only.
Yeah.
The amount is $64,000 outstanding at $50 for 2 years.
All in, Honus or his entities were listed at the time as owing almost 413,000 Jamaican dollars, around $3,400 US. It wasn't clear if there were any amounts owing for the apartment at Arcadia Drive. Caroline Hay, former Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, says, in general, no leader should be backed up on their taxes. We did not ask her specifically about Honus.
No public official ought to be behind on their taxes. You are in a position when you're a public official in a position of trust, and one would imagine an example to the nation as to what values we want in positions of leadership.
Days after 18 Degrees North brought it to Honus's attention, and before the election, the tax administration's website reflected zero balances for the 2 Beverly Hills properties at Shenstone Drive and Waycliffe Close. However, taxes on the house he owns with his wife were still listed as owing as of our last check, March 18th, 2016, even as he became Prime Minister of Jamaica for a second time.
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica.
Coming up on 18 Degrees North, too close for comfort? How Andrew Honus signed off on taxpayers' money for a contract to his associates. 18 Degrees North just uncovered a trail of property purchases linked to Jamaica's newest Prime Minister, Andrew Honus. Now see how that trail led us down another path, that of government contracts awarded to his associates.
Corruption will not be tolerated in this government.
The property at Waycliffe Close in Beverly Hills remains an open lot today. As it turns out, the owner, Andrew Honus's ADMAT Incorporated, applied to the National Environmental Planning Agency to build townhouses in 2010, but that application was turned down. Representing ADMAT in this application was one Robert Garvin.
Robert Garvin is not a director in any way, shape, or form of ADMAT.
No, he's not.
But why would Robert Garvin's name then appear on an application to the land development?
Because he acted as agent, he's in the process. Yeah. That's not unusual.
According to Companies Office records, Robert Garvin is or was the director of other entities affiliated with Andrew or Juliet Honus: Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, Sunshine Mobile, West Central St. Andrew Trust Limited, Omega Bridge Finance, and the now removed Toledo Taxi Service.
Who is Robert Garvin?
Garvin?
Robert Garvin.
Never met the name, never heard the name. But I do remember Positive. But I did set up Positive Jamaica. I remember that.
Right, but he's
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Positive Jamaica is
Yeah.
in part a director by Garvin.
I know he was a director of
And by the
also
way, one
to
more
set up.
thing. What about the fact that Garvin used this address, 28 Herb McKinley?
Because this is my address. It's precisely what I'm saying. You're at 28 McKinley.
I know,
Yeah.
why Robert Garvin used it and you
Because we set up the company here. Garvin, I'm not saying that. I don't remember the name.
Separately, Robert Garvin is also listed as the director of Westkin Construction, along with one Donovan Simpson. Garvin used the address 25 Dominica Drive while setting up Westcon, the same address he and Honus used when registering West Central St. Andrew Trust Limited. Government records show Westkin Construction as receiving 14 government contracts, totaling 28.5 million Jamaican dollars, or around 386,000 US dollars. This was between 2006 and 2009, even as Honus or his wife shared directorships with Garvin on 4 entities. 12 of the 14 contracts were under the JLP government, with which Honus has a career-long affiliation. 9 of the 14 list 0 or only 1 tender. 10 of the 14 were granted by the Minister of Education when Andrew Honus was minister, and by the National Works Agency and Social Development Commission for work in Honus's constituency. Honus even instructed the Social Development Commission to pay Westkin Construction just under 1.5 million Jamaican dollars, or around US $21,000 back then. He signed the document himself. There was only one bidder for cleaning, bushing, and trimming of the roadways in Honus's constituency of West Central St. Andrew, and no procurement committee approval. Payment was requested by Honus December 20th, 2007, and paid promptly on the same day. When contacted in a general sense, the current Social Development Commission head, Dwayne Vernon, said, while not the norm, it is possible to have a request and payment on the same day, especially when there's a contract in place with stated payment dates. Vernon, who didn't address this contract specifically, also said, the SDC does not procure for constituencies. This is the prerogative of the MP and his or her project officer. Civil society activist Carol Narcisse says, awarding of government contracts in Jamaica has been a long-standing cause for concern.
When each side is in government, there are uncomfortable levels of awarding of contracts to persons who are either political supporters, campaign financiers, or other connected parties.
We asked Honus whether he declared his relationship with Garvin while contracts were being awarded to Westkin Construction, but he didn't get back to us. We called Garvin, but he said he couldn't talk at the time, and he didn't answer our text message. When contacted, Garvin's partner in Westkin Construction, Donovan Simpson, he tried to distance himself from the inner workings of the company. You didn't benefit from these contracts, that's what you're saying? No. Even though his name is not on the filing, Andrew Honus is a part of this company.
No, not to my knowledge. No, man, he's not a part of it.
Do you know if Garvin is a friend of Andrew Honus?
Yes, yeah, man, they are friends. They are very close. It was Andrew went in politics, you know. Make it
Okay. We searched, but could find no record of Honus declaring his relationship with Robert Garvin or Donovan Simpson, and the Office of the Contractor General would only say that we should request an investigation, which we did. When asked in a general sense, and not about Honus specifically, Caroline Hayes says these kinds of relationships should be declared.
In the procurement rules and guidelines that I've read, there's been a concern about whether there is a connection either directly, meaning you have an interest in a company that's bidding for public assets and public benefit, or indirectly, meaning it's in the name of a wife, in the name of a girlfriend, in the name of a child, in the name of an associate. It's the duty of our staff and any other public officers and officials directly or indirectly involved in the procurement process, especially in the preparation of bidding documents, evaluation, contract negotiations, contract management, and payments to declare any potential conflicts of interest.
Whether Honus declared his relationship with Garvin remains unclear. However, Bailey, his attorney, is adamant that all assets associated with Andrew Honus were declared.
In every case, everything that he has owned from the time that from even the time he set up ADMAT, going back to 2001, everything has been declared.
We checked with the Integrity Commission, but no one ever got back to us. Information submitted is usually confidential.
The law that governs it explicitly states that these declarations cannot be made public. And if they are made public, whoever makes them public is subject to a fine of over $1 million, right? These declarations of assets need to be brought under the ambit of the Access to Information Act so that we can request to see and be given or given a good reason why we can't be given.
In Jamaica, breaches of the rules governing the awarding of government contracts carry a possible fine of $1,000 or around $8 and or 3 months in prison. See what happens when we try to get answers from Andrew Honus on the campaign trail. Jamaica's newest Prime Minister, Andrew Honus, may have wrested control from the People's National Party, in part because of his 10-point tax plan. During the election campaign, though, there were skeptics. Critics charged, how was he going to plug the millions in lost revenues in US dollar terms when his plan would essentially eliminate income tax on those earning the equivalent of around $12,000 or less? Honus's plan was to spur spending and generate more revenue from consumption tax while raising taxes on high-end earners. We caught up with Honus on the campaign trail. We asked him what else he had up his sleeve and why at the time was he listed as being behind on his property taxes. Where is the economy going? Have you done any analysis of your tax plan and what economic growth is going to look like in your first year?
I wouldn't want to give you a specific figure.
But your analysis must have produced something that is tangible for the people to understand.
Yeah, but I didn't say I would give you that figure.
But it has produced a figure.
Of course.
Okay.
Otherwise, why would you do that?
Give me a general sense of where we have on the low end and the top end.
I would say to you that if you're going to talk about economic growth, you should be above 3%.
Okay, that's a fair statement to make. Let's talk about some of the other taxes that you, tax incentives and lower rates. And
so
I think there was mention of some transfer taxes as well.
In general, our tax plan is to reduce transaction taxes. A part of economic growth is to get the velocity of transactions increasing, and particularly in construction and real estate, because those are major employment areas. So we will bring to the levels which we had them before our transfer tax and stamp duties, and estate taxes as well.
You seem to don't like taxes too much because
absolutely. I'm a small government, free enterprise. I believe that markets work best and taxes are distortionary.
Okay. Is that why you didn't pay the property taxes on the home?
No, my property taxes are paid.
On the THS website, when we did the valuation numbers for your properties, the outstanding taxes are there.
No, my taxes are paid.
When we looked, there was your Great House Boulevard property. There was your property that's owned by ADMAT, which you say you're sole director of. And then there's another property that we actually found under ADMAT as well up at Wycliffe Close. All three were outstanding. And then we saw that at Wycliffe Close, taxes seem to have been outstanding since 2009. What about the other property, though, at Wycliffe Close?
That I would have to check on. I mean, that's been there for a little while, so I'll have to check on. But I don't want to distract from the message.
No, but you are the person that's saying that you don't necessarily love taxes, yeah?
Yeah.
And so you are the lead. You are a leader of this country, potentially the premier leader of this country come next week. And so I'm asking you the question as the leader of a country, do you believe that your taxes should have been more up to date than the record reflects? Yeah.
What I'm saying to you, from my best recollection, I've paid my taxes. Now, if it is that they are outstanding, it's not an issue to pay them.
Okay.
I'm not hiding from taxes.
But that is designed for you to avoid potential estate taxes and transfer taxes.
No, it's designed for estate planning purposes.
For estate planning purposes, that means basically that you avoid some sort of taxes. And I'm saying, does it look good for a leader of a country?
I'm not clear that it's, when we set it up, it was never to avoid any kind of taxes. And it's not likely that I would be able to sell everything. It was set up merely as a way of holding assets. So it's a holding company. That's it. But in any event, let's be clear. Any citizen of any country is permitted. It's not illegal to establish, and many persons have.
No doubt. I'm not talking about the legality. I'm more talking about, does it look good for a leader to be trying to set up their situation so that they avoid paying tax?
No. Any company can, I think, avoid being in a situation. Look, but my view on the matter is this: you should plan your estate and plan for taxes the best way possible.
You just said a while ago that you don't see a sense where you would be able to sell everything. What's everything? What's everything?
You mentioned 2 properties.
Right. There's Waycliffe Close, right, which is an open land right now.
Look, we'll talk again.
No, one thing I wanted to ask you about. Hold on, Mr. Honest. Mr. Honest, I must ask you a question.
People, so look at that sense that Zara Burton, 18 degrees north. I always tell you guys, go check out 18 degrees north. Zara Burton. Yeah, we respect our reporting, just like how we respect the IC reporting. You understand me? Yeah, go check out 18 degrees north. That is Zara Burton. No, that segment right there is to give you an insight to show you, say, a long time the brother I do him I do. And I know him I do this. A long time of a problem, a tax problem. A long time of a dodging problem. Long time of a chickini business problem. So now you see, before the court right now, where my drag, all the way before the court. If you sue the IC or you sue the Attorney General, you're suing us. Right? You're suing us. The Attorney General represents the state. So if you're suing the state, that means you're suing the citizens of Jamaica. You're suing your own state, your own government where you preside over. And when you pick the Attorney General, and you should put him in a position like that, you're suing, but look here, people, don't come here. Me a Rastaman pick me, I mean, watch everything. You have to look deep. Why would this man put the Attorney General where him pick in that position? I believe, I might be wrong. I always stand to be corrected every time in any video I do. Me not perfect and none of them. All of them is alleged. Watch this, people. What if him and the Attorney General cook it up for the Attorney General lose the case to give him a one-up? La, 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 la. Come here, people. Me there thinking, because when I say, whoa, sue the Attorney General and put him in a position there and ray. And when I say, nah, man, people, look here. I reverse, but they look like a front way them come. Let me tell you, pay attention, people. Pay attention, people. Right is not left and left is not right around here. You have to look deep how them man work, And they are ahead of them. What if I plan them a plan to make the Attorney General lose the case? If Attorney General lose the case, right there so. that look good for such man, not true. Either way, it look good for him. Whenever I plan him, I plan something, people. So, you know him got a court on the 7th. Before me come and hear me look in at the Observer, me no see it reported. Me go over Nationwide, me no see it. I just in the Gleaner, me see it. So it seems as if this is so bad that's Nationwide and the Observer don't want to report it. Well, let me wait a little bit. Maybe later on them will come out with a report. Let me not push it. Because it has been, let me see what the Gleaner report this hours ago, right? And you want to tell me, say, met 8 hours ago. That's a working day, a full working day. And the Gleaner are the only one me see. I mean, not too long before me come on this right here. That means that within the last hour, me go and me look. Me no see it over Observer, me look good. Me no see it over Nationwide. So me wonder if it look too bad. So they want to hide this. But we as the people must get this and kick it out in the field. Showdown set. And this is from the Gleaner. Let me read and tell you what go on with this a court case here. Showdown set in the Gleaner. That's the title of it. Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Integrity Commission, IC, are set to face trial in October over a report concerning his financial affairs. Just like what you just hear a while ago on Zara Burton. That about almost 8 years ago. The report from 80 Degrees North you just hear, that is almost 8 years ago. Same Chikini business, tax and financials problem from 8 years ago are the same thing we are facing right now. The trial date avoids a legal battle involving the head of government during the campaign for a general election due by September 3rd. Now, look here. Let me tell you where them wrong. They get it wrong. I believe such man no say him gonna lose. Because if you know you have the winning card, where I hold it out for with all this cloud of suspicion hanging over your head. Nobody want a cloud of suspicion hanging over their head, people. Either go ahead and get it over with. Clear your name. You say you have a name to be cleared and I'm going to try sile you up and this and that. Come out with what you have to clear your name. You don't want to fester up for nobody look at me and even think and even, come in your head, say me this, that, and the other. So for you to try avoid it and I think about after the election was September 3rd, due by September 3rd, it'll get worse. Take it back, call us, man. Rastaman, pick that talk, It'll get worse. You know why it'll get worse? Because you give people more things to talk about. You give independent journalists like me more things to talk about. The vlogger them out there get it and run with it. And it'll hold over your head. It'll get worse for you. If you want to trash it out, why you not just put it behind you right now? Why you not just expedite the case, right? Fast, get it done. You're prime minister, you can get it done fast as possible. Why you not get it done? You have everything, you're honest, you're not thief, you're not liar, you're a decent, honest man with integrity and class and good man of good character in the office. So, why you not just go ahead now, throw all your marble in the ring right now and win? You can't win if you throw your marble in the ring right now, so you have to push it off and hoping that you can cocoon yourself in a win in the election. You bet on the win there, Oh, you bet on the election win there. And you have some of them on the dirty bus are also betting on the win. Because if you even win in an election or anyway, them things them are winning and then can get to keep them marble with them teeth and continue thief marbles. Let's continue reading. The trial will begin on October 13 and last for 10 days, as outlined in the draft orders agreed upon by the parties involved during Tuesday's hearing. This lawsuit was filed by Holness and 3 affiliated companies who are challenging the report of the IC's investigation into concerns that Holness may own assets disappropriate more than his lawful earnings then. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you have a tongue twist. right? So basically, I know him can't tell them will come by the same thing, yeah. And he must sue them. And guess who will pay the IC lawyer? And me, I own taxpayer money. You know what I say? You know what I say? And me, I own I pay them thing there. I want to think they pay the IC lawyer. Then I want to think pay them. Then they must sue the state. Then Attorney General. But me said that can be that right there. So can be a trick right there. So because we know say man, the Attorney General no cook up. You know, just like the brother over NEPA, we step down. After we hear the thing bust out, trade win and about some deal we make behind the people back. Remember we hear them allegation there? And the brother from NEPA stepped down, the big brother there. Him stepped down and he gone in the wind. We don't hear a word from him. We don't hear a word from him. Now come on, come say, I did not do anything. It's not me. Him just gone in the wind. Like, so when somebody get paid and they gone and they look back, no business, not just take the money and run gone. How we know, so the Attorney General, la la li, la 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 la. Jamaica, I want a corrupt place, people. I want a very corrupt place. I say, watch the play with the Attorney General where I get sued. We don't jump up and say, ray. Watch it, people. One of them are in the gumbo. In December, owners and the companies were granted permission to file a judicial review claim against the anti-corruption agency and two of his senior officials. When you are members, I pick the man, man, I pick the Attorney General, and me and the PNP, him set up the Integrity Commission of 2017 also. So let me continue. In December, owners and the companies, but hold on, owners and the companies. Those are the good people. Those are the good. Owners and the companies. Man in an office and a run company. Business while I'm still in an office. So those are a man with statutory declaration cannot be certified for 4 years now, coming at 2025. It has got 4 years now, the man's statutory declaration cannot be certified. Man in the office, handle out business, 28 bank account, have the time to do getting doctorate. You better not do the work. Not do the work, man. Come on, man. You have time to sit, get doctorate. 28 bank account juggling. Right? Back and forth. All type of this and that along. While you're in the office and all them business, yeah. All type of entanglement with money and nonsense. Let's read. You know how to do the work, man. In December, owners and the companies were granted permission to file a judicial review claim against the anti-corruption agency, his own agency, people. Him own baby when him give birth to, He want to throw him baby on the railroad and make the train run over him own baby when him give birth to. You can't make that up. And, boy, I filed judicial review claim against the anti-corruption agency and two of its senior officials. Well, him pick them, and a theme authority, and a theme government, It is called the Integrity Commission Act of 2017. Him coming up power 2016, if you guys remember clearly. They are also questioning the constitutionality of the 2017 Integrity Commission Act. See there? 2017 Integrity Commission Act and a section of the Corruption Prevention Act related to illicit enrichment. Remember, him no want that part of the act. He want to take that part out, so they must investigate illicit enrichment. What leader of a country wants such act to be removed from the law? You supposed to be the man where over the purse, guard the purse, make sure so nobody not thief, nothing from poor people, nothing boy. And you want to tear down all the guardrail, all the protection for make thief come in for the people and money? What kind of leader you be? You are the Baba? What kind of leader this year? You are the leader. You should have guarded the purse with your life. Poor people trust you. And give you the steering wheel to go and drive the dirty bus. And you want to tear down all the protection. Well, to prevent thief from coming from thief the purse. Brother, cool down, man. Brother, how you believe this look to the youth them? Is this a good example you are set for the youth them? Is this a good example you are set? Are you like a top cat? Brother, the judicial review will be heard by the 3 Supreme Court judges who will assess whether the commission's investigation process was fair, though the court will not evaluate the merits of the investigation itself. You hear that? So him thinks him a get away now. There's no get away for him. No wonder. Nationwide, me no see it na nationwide and observe. That line there, you know. We could read back a paragraph here. People understand law. What know they? Lord Jesus, I'm firm. Whoa, like he can't get to it. Can't believe so them had this, that, and the other. The judicial review will be heard by 3 Supreme Court judges who will assess whether the commission's investigation process was fair, though the court will not evaluate merits of the investigation itself. Honest and 3 connected companies, Imperium Investment Holdings Limited, which he owns. Man own company while I'm in the office, you know, people. Now separate themselves and nothing. Man worse than Trump, man. Yo, the man worse than Trump. Donald Trump is not me politician. Remember, I'm not a politician, you know, at all. But you see that man, he worse than Trump. All the people are talking, you can't walk in a Trump shoes, not even Trump garden slippers. You can't walk in a Trump garden slippers, come to look for you know. The man don't love him country. He don't love him people, them. All them company, while them still in the office, he not try to separate himself from nothing, you know. All type of chicken business, and it look at and it appears to we like, you know, taxpayers' money I get take away. Whenever you say Trump take no taxpayers' money, him hustle with him business, them and all them thing there. Don't people. Whenever I hear them thing there, I want to go and so. That man I was on Trump, man. Owners and 3 connected companies, Imperium Investment Holdings Limited, which he owns, Positive Media Solutions Limited and Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, were given 14 days to file his claim after receiving permission on December 6th, and it was submitted on December 28th. Man, I work hard, you know, to cover up the brother. If everything is okay, brother, just step out with what they want and just let it go. What is Justice Jarrett, who granted the permission, also confirmed the serving of the lawsuit on the Attorney General and ordered that an amendment claim from, you know, Iwagwania. And the judge, I tell you, I know, say, only sue the Attorney General and make an order. So look here, watch that space there. Watch that space over there. So everything is not, you know what I mean, like when I look in a rearview mirror. Yeah. All right. Justice Jarrett, who granted the permission, also confirmed that serving of the lawsuit on the Attorney General and ordered that an amendment claim form should be filed by February 7th, reflecting that the state is also being sued in the matter. So the state has sued. Andrew owners has sued the state. What is the state? So the whole state will preside over in government. You can't make this up, people. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is suing the state of Jamaica. You can't make this up a caca close. Me say you can't make one up. You're mad somebody.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Proud man that come out there and dash all the paperwork they want and clear your name. And push it back till after election like you expect Jamaica people to vote you back in. You want you illicit 8? Want to illicit 8? How we look again? The next, me not understand this. That brother, the liberty with that brother take a Jamaica people. It doesn't liberty with the Liberate Party take away. The whole of them pan the dirty bus, you know. This size of this brother have balls, you know, long like a man rat, you know, like a trailer behind him, you know. This size of the brother have balls, you know. The illicit 6 women hide in a cover. Plus him. And I come look at that church, brother, do us a favor. Such man. Step down. This is a national disgrace. If this is not a national disgrace, I don't know what else is. We never see this in a Labourite party. No other Labourite leader ever drag the country down on the belly like this. The integrity of the country is in question right now. Me never see no leader, no PNP, no labor right ever drag the country in this dirty gutter water. Look at Trudeau. Just look at corruption what we harbor in Jamaica. These people on the dirty bus here, so look on the leader with them harbor. It's Trudeau's same people, the Canadian Prime Minister, same people them push him out in our own party. Don't it, Canada? Don't it? People with their Canada watch this video. Don't it? Don't it say a Canadian Prime Minister? People in our own party push him out. Don't it? I want to push him out, pan. Was it corruption? Like what we see going sir? Or it because of stupid policy where him make, where piss them off? Is it because of policy why him step down or corruption? Tell me, man. Them boy are dealing with hardened corruption and all these people on the bus. No integrity, none of them not sure. Don't it? But Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister, get kicked out because of policy, bad policy, where poison the country according to them or Canada. And that push him out. I don't know, 28 accounts. I don't know, 28 accounts. It was an investigation for tax fraud and illicit enrichment. He was trying to have the body was supposed to hold him accountable in Canada, remove the part of the act that investigate illicit enrichment. This is bad, man. This is bad, like we're stupid. It's just like we're stupid. Andrew Holness thinks we are some dumbass people. Jamaica people, we are some fool and we don't see what he's doing. But they're not supposed to be in our office nowhere. Andrew Holness is supposed to be in our office and the own party will not hold him accountable. The whole of them embrace this. What I tell you about them character? What I tell you about all of them integrity? What I tell you about them? If them don't say anything wrong about this, what I tell you about them? Are they blind when it comes to clean character? Are they blind when it comes to a person with clean integrity? Are they blind to the definition of a crooking officer or a thieving officer, or a dishonest man, or a man without integrity, or a man without good character? Are they blind to that? I don't know. Let's continue reading. The defendants, Greg Beresford, the IC's Director of Information and Complaints, Kevin Stevenson, the Director of Investigation, and the Commission are to file their response to Onus affidavit evidence by March 7. Onus and the three companies are to file their response by March 21st. So Onus and his three companies. Remember, Estate Bridge in claims him, his son, put the share in his son's name. It's like them boy just come in the office to get rich. You know, it's about no work I go on, boy. Yeah. Everybody I get rich who now put up apartment complex and hide money when them thief from way overseas. I prison them figure. The court has ordered standard disclosure by April 30 and document inspection by May 7th. Written submissions from both sides are due between August and September 22, with a pre-trial review scheduled for June 23. The court also rejected an application by the lawyers for Onus and the companies to change the number assigned to the judicial review claim, so it could be different from the number assigned to the application for permission. The change could have extended the time available to appeal of unfavorable decisions regarding their request for permission. All type of chickini business are going on. On September 17, 2024, the IC tabled a 171-page investigation report in Parliament in which the Director of Investigation raised concerns about Onus's 2021 income and assets filings. Stevenson said he could not. Why? This Ibadna people. Ibad man. I can't believe say, yo, I want to go in a John shop here. A government is a criminal enterprise. I don't understand this. I never see this at a backside. Want to tell me if I never see anything like this yet. The wrong man. And this man sit down and look at third term, and Jamaica people sit down and look on here and say, at least the integrity. Show me no man. Show me son some integrity, no man. Show me son something, me look at nephew and me niece them, no man. Show me something, no man. Look on Justin Trudeau, man, out of Canada, man. Him step down, not because of corruption, but effed up policy, man. And this a brother with so much corruption, raw band corruption, 4 years statutory declaration cannot be certified. That alone You shouldn't sit down in the parliament. You shouldn't sit down in the parliament. You should never sit down in the parliament. Talk to people. This man should sit down in the parliament. My God. At this we have a go on in our country named Jamaica. At this we have a go on in Jamaica, in our country. So on September 17, 2024, the IC tabled a 171-page investigation report in Parliament in which the Director of Investigation raised concern about ONS's 2021 income and assets filings. Stevenson said he could not conclude on the question of illicit enrichment, highlighted and explained financial discrepancies in ONS's 2021 income filings, and raised questions about tax compliance and transactions over the $470 million involved in the connected companies. You hear that? Work for money, man, na office there. Busy, I make money. On a big C. And when man get richer, on a big C get richer. Remember, rich me just play Zara Burton phone, you know. Man rich from there, so buy all apart. You must see no mortgage listed. Like, you know, property bought with cash. No mortgage listed. So man rich from long time while the whole I do have a chicken back box over on the head, and man don't turn prime minister yet. You know idiot? The commission said it could not certify the 2021 filings and refer the case to the Financial Investigation Division, the FID. So the man under investigation. The man under financial investigation, and I look at third term. Tell me now. Look at the man at Dutch up Jamaica. And Justin Trudeau. Him get caught up in a bad policy. And him own team turn away from him. And him have to jump ship. Citing Onus's failure to provide expense details. So them refer him to the FID because him failed to provide expense detail. I'm a prime minister, you know. However, Onus has denied any wrongdoing. Yeah. Claiming that the report is flawed and unfairly suggested unethical and criminal conduct by him and the affiliated companies. Wow. Onus has been permitted to seek orders to invalidate the two reports and to challenge the referral to the FID. Onus legal team abandoned some of the orders that were initially being sought. Remember, them come up there with 28, you know, and the judge will go give them 3 of what they requested. And yeah, you know, see it. So Onus legal team abandoned some of the orders that were initially being sought. The judge refused to give Onus permission to seek 2 of key orders, including 1 to force the commission to certify his 2021 filings. So you see what this is all about? Him can't show how. Him can't show him document to certify him filings. So him believe him can go to the court to have the court bend the arm of the Integrity Commission or hold him hand with the pen to certify him 2021 filing. The judge rejected an application by honest lawyers to appeal the decision. Throw it out, man. Get rid of it, man. Clean it up. Owners and the companies are being represented by 2 King's Councils, Ransford Braham and M. Georgia Gibson Enlin, as well as Lamar Neely and Vashini Headland. So it seems as if 4 of them. The IC and its officials are being represented by King Counsel, Michael Hilton, along with Kevin Powell, Sandiata Gibbs, and Ane Wheatle. So I guess 4 lawyer. And what pay them lawyer bill for the Prime Minister? And what pay the lawyer bill for the IC? Eh? Who pay the lawyer fee for the Prime Minister? Comment section. Tell me, please. Educate the community with an educated knowledge. Tell me, who pay the lawyer fee for the Prime Minister? Who pay the bill? 4 lawyer over there, so. Millions of dollars you look on right there, so. Then 4 lawyer over IC. Millions of dollars you look on there, so. Then Attorney General, I get sued now. He might go lie up. Yeah, the people where I get sued, they might go lie up. Here we go again. More liars. Who pay them liar fee there, people? It seems as if them man out for just drain the country with them 300% raise in the pocket and don't give a damn. Who pay the liar fee, people? This man sit down in there. Now move. Like my rock at Gibraltar. People who don't understand what is going on. These man have no shame. No liquor shame, people. You can't shame them, man. Me tell up on my platform, when me I grew up in the ghetto, living in a tenement yard, we always have a look at standpipe. And there will be some man in the ghetto who will go up a standpipe, go strip naked and bathe. You hear me? In every ghetto, with my youth, some man, something with them expose we as youth to, what we're not supposed to see. Some man will go up at the standpipe, when in the middle of the lane, strip naked and bathe up at the standpipe before old people and picnic. Some man now have no shame. This brother here, he represent one of them man there. This brother will come from upside a grass yard, pan Cumberland Road out of 1 bedroom. This brother not show me otherwise. He call like say, take you out of the ghetto, but the ghetto not come out of you. What is this you're doing to the country? No other prime minister have ever done this. None. No labor right, no PNP. No presidents has been shown yet. Nobody set them precedents here. Nobody set them example here. We can't find it. We can't find an equal brother. This brother have to come out of office, people. This brother must go along and leave the office. And it seems as if the party, where put him in there, can't hold him accountable. Same party, same people around him there. Nobody can hold him accountable. Nobody now show no integrity around here, you know. No one. Nobody now show no integrity. Nobody now step out. Yeah? Nobody now step off of the bus and say, no, man. We have a conscience. We have a character to protect. We have an integrity to protect. Everybody are going down this dirty tube and them don't see how it's damaging for the country and even for them and the party. It's damaging to make one man destroying a party. One man. When you make one man destroying a party and the whole of on the dirty bus just go along with it like on afraid of such man. Like everybody's afraid of this man. What this man have over all of uno? Uno under the spell too? Uno under the spell on the dirty bus? That nobody, not even one person, normally, if I have one person, nobody, everybody's a go with it. What I tell you about the character of these people. What I tell you about the character of these people must not be allowed to go in the office. It should be a clean sweep. And Jamaicans, you don't need to go out. You make sure, say, when you get ready to cast on the ballot. You hear me say? Remember, because you don't have to get these people out of the office. Remember me, I tell you. You have to, people, for the future of Jamaica. Yes, you don't have to go out there. We have to muscle up. No longer sit on the sideline and say, nah, this and nah, that. Want to see what going on the beach. Want to see what going on with the hospital. Want to see what going on with the road. Want to see what going on with police. Dirt the youth them and lift them up and throw them in a jeep and take them, not even crime scene investigator. Only not deserve. Whether you vote for PNP or labor right. It happens to everybody. Want to see what going on, you know. Want to see what going on, you know. We have social justice warrior like me and many others. Get up every day, put in hours of work to come out and come show you what going on. You see, you can't say, you see, you know. No, it's not just a gleaner and the star days when you only have paper, you know. You see everything, you see picture, evidence. We are reading for you know. You see it, you know, people. You can't say, you see it, you know. So any decision you make, and you make it on your own, you know. If you not make it for the future, I must for yourself, you make it for. Sometimes we need to take yourself out of the picture and start make decision for the future generation. Thank you guys for watching this video. Yeah. If you're the first time on this platform, you like my work, people. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up now. Give it a like now. You can go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you like my presentation and me work, I put in hard work in my work, people. I'm going to play around here now. Work have to go on because the people forget the message. Some of them go like they not hear it, but guess what? The people are getting it. It has so keen. Maybe slow, but it has soak. It has soak. The message has reached them. Thank you so much, my loving people. Go ahead and support this page. Whatever way you can. When you see me have my Zelle and my Cash App and all them things, the PayPal, very rare man put a penny in the old man hat. Do what you can do because vloggers are work hard, boy, you know. You never know that. We not get paid by no media, boy, you know. Because the media, them mainstream media, them hide the facts on you know. Them that dead. They act like say they're on the side. Do you feel like the media is on the side, people? Jamaica people. Do you feel like the media, Jamaica media, they're on your side where them go dig up certain things and bring back to you and keep you aware? Your media in Jamaica, are they working for you like they are against corruption in a government? hard enough for them can go out, do some investigation, investigative reporting, take camera, just like Zara Burton did that. So take camera and mic, go push up in a politician face. Him can't run. Just like Zara Burton did in the what I played for you a while before I come on here. You see the media in Jamaica working? No, people. Thank God for vloggers. If I never have vloggers, you have female vloggers, you got male vloggers, you got gay vloggers, you got straight vloggers, you got bald vloggers, you got Rasta vloggers. Respect for every vlogger out there. I push the bus at Jamaica. No matter how you do it, go and push the bus forward. And the people might get the message. So you have vloggers with all type of style, all kind of energy, all type of crowd. So there's no lack of a page where you can go on and latch on to and get some message. The vlogger them out there so on your guys' behalf. We don't get no pay from nobody. Nah, man. So therefore, you must support vloggers' page. Yeah, man, do as much as you can. If you can put up, bless up a cash up or the Zelle, how about a simple thumbs up sometime? Those things help push it forward. But people, with all the blessings and respect and manners, people, thank you for watching this video. Yeah, we're out of for honor. We're not going away. Yeah, we are watch that space here. And that bridge here in Woodsville. You see that bridge here? A long time I have shown a picture of that bridge here. On my page. See the bridge there? Wood Bridge. And whole heap of bridge in the country want fix. Plus road will collapse and need a bridge. I know. I wonder if you understand, nothing I got fix until it look like when the PNP come in a power. That's what I see. I don't see these people out to fix anything. You know, along this bridge out there? Not to mention the Troy Bridge. And there's another bridge the other day with us tear down. The metal bridge. Allah, Jesus. Mr. One bridge just tear down the other day. One truck drive pan it with what? Gravel or sand. And the truck drop down in it. The truck shouldn't drive pan it because it's closed, but them say people, motorists still use it. So one truck can go drive pan it. And three of them end up in a hospital because the truck drop down in the river. So that bridge is tear down. You got this one here. You got Troy Bridge. Let me see road collapse. Well, look like it need a bridge. And you have to go dig out the mountain. People, you believe that they might fix anything. How don't the people? And this is just only bridge when I mentioned. There are other bridge out there too. When we know them were well needed. All over Jamaica. Cha-cha. We know say them a thing and now going to fix until PNP coming up out. That's how I feel. No? Them not love people them like that. People, the man who just in there for script. People are nothing look like to me. It look like everybody just come for script. Apartment complex, offshore account, riches. It's alleged that the man have a much truck in the backside, man, or 100 and odd trucks. Gas station, KFC, those riches after riches just can't stop, man. Now stop people. No stopping. No stop people. Like them set on of a thief, somehow on Like they set someone of a thief. Thief all the way to prison. It look like them set someone of a thief and send on themselves a goddamn prison. Because no matter how some people rich, it like them a klepto. That man have a pocket full of money. And look like them set of a thief. You go in at the damn store, got thief for ice cement, but you have a pocket full of money. Somehow look like them set on of a thief, man. That's how I look. Somehow them set on of a thief. No matter how you have a stiller, I wonder why you can't stop doing that though. You don't have it already. Stop now. Stop. Yo, you see the PNP? The PNP better muscle up. And the people of Jamaica, the PNP better muscle up and represent the people well. Go before the people and lead them like Moses. Stop hide about sometime. Me have to come from my page and come talk about Uno. Now a time where Uno have to lead with seriousness going forward. The people understand, say, and them realize they don't have a leadership. They don't have a leader in a such man. The people them know at this point. Especially after this right or so. Again, them see it clearly. And this baggage such man put on him head going to the election. I don't know why I'm never shed this baggage before the election. If you have until September to have an election, look here, people. If such man have until election, till September to call the election, why not ask for a speedy trial right now if a lie everybody I tell pan you and then why you make you and the business look bad. A lie them I tell pan you want to sell your character and integrity. If that is, if you want to prove to us that a lie them I tell, why not speed up a court date? Because you have until September for the election, Get this over with because you're going to win. Don't. Yeah, man, I lie them I tell pan you. So you're going to win the case. Me know, man, you're going to win because I lie them I tell pan you. Don't. So if you're going to win because I lie them I tell pan you, why put it back till after election to have this burden a drag pan you? Remember, Jamaican people are very forgiving, So if you knock out this case right now, such man, and you're going to win, Remember, you say, nothing to see here. I lie them I tell. Everything good, not a packet. So, all right, you're going to win then. Why not just knock it out right now and just win? And just put it behind you. And when you go towards the election, you don't have them a baggage pan you. And that's not me I say. Or, such man, is it a case where say you now win? But you try to wrap up yourself in a cocoon with another win in the election. Me I talk about the court case. Is that case where say you now go win the court case? But you try anyway, hard as you can, to win an election. Because maybe you can hide yourself from prosecution, or going to go to pull some chicken in the business, such man. Is that your plan? Me not understand, Me not understand where you have, because if you say you're going to win, because people, didn't this man say I lie them I tell Panny, me not just read that while ago, man. Everything a bogus and him straight with everything. So if you're straight, your integrity good intact and everything, and say you can defend it, why not just go to court right now because me say you're going to win it? Because you tell me say I lie, the integrity commission them I tell Pan you and all of them, they might try to make you look bad. So since we say then why you make you look bad? So me say when you go to court, you go prove them wrong, boss. So why when you just go to court right now and prove them wrong instead of push it till after election of this baggage, and give bloggers in to talk about from now till election, boss. Even like you get off of this 2x4 about your integrity and all this, it has sink you deeper. So this no good. So it seems as he say, there's no chance in hell you're going to win this case, yeah? So you push it off till after the election, hoping, say, you're going to win. Anyway, people, tell me what you think in the comment section. Because some man thinks I'm a fool. Me a Rasta man picking in. You see all the Attorney General there? Look on a space over there, say here. It could be a cooked meal where Attorney General lose the case. Me say, it could be a cooked meal. Could I cook up people? Who knows? Me don't know. Yeah, that's me I say. My theory, my thought process. It could be all a cooking going between Auditor General, the Attorney General, and such man. You see me? Where Attorney General just lose the case. You know what I say? Free fall. Take a free fall and make the case collapse so such man can look good. And give him a little bit breathing room, wiggle room, and give him more air, more oxygen. You ever thought about that, people? We never think about it. We know no one never think about that yet. Somehow that first one not think about it. You never thought about it? Remember him and pick the Attorney General, I mean, I look on them and say, just like how the brother there look like him take the fall as a scapegoat. The brother from over Nipa did that day. About the Raya Kobe Bridge and the big old company there and everything will cook up behind the people and back. And the brother they step down when everything busts out. It's like him stepping down is taking blame for everything, don't it? So him there, him gone. Him just taking blame and run gone. So did he get money? And a busy with the money with silence, What here, man? You get the right price, you can be silenced. And integrity is for sale too, yeah. Integrity can be sold. Yeah, man. Oh, yes, man. Look at that Rimple case. Good again here. Yeah, man. Integrity can be sold. Remember me tell you guys that. Stay there. So don't bother believe for a minute that Attorney General wouldn't side with such man and them, just take something. I believe it can be a possibility. I might be wrong. It's just me. Right? Where Attorney General get PR ready and it all cook up. All right. Guess what I'm going to do? Challenge me in a court. Because since I signed this thing here into law and Ray Black, I'm the Attorney General, is my signature. I should have just signed it, sue me on the basis of me this and me that, and I will work it out. I will say, yes, I think I messed up. And we have a hole right there. So once we bust the hole in the bag right there, so all the corn grain them a leak out, then we can tear it a little bit wider and destroy everything we're in the Integrity Commission bag. People who never think about that yet. People never think about that yet. Why would you sue the same man where you put your pick? Are your own government? Start playing chicken business power, man. You go in for your government. You sue the man in your Attorney General, you serve him. For what? Are your people them on your side, them serve you. A matter of fact, I look upon them as your personal security guard, your personal lawyer. You right? So your people them, right? Attorney General should be for the state. But you sue the state and make it look like you sue the state. So you hear vloggers run with it, so you sue the state. Listen to people. We vloggers will run with it, say he must sue the state. I would say once you sue the Attorney General, you are suing the state. Why would you sue the state? We have to pay back taxpayers and all that. But look on it real good. Is he really suing the state or the Attorney General? Because Attorney General do something wrong, or that is just a whole game plan for wiggle out of the wet paper bag. May I ask you? Why would he sue the Attorney? You think the Attorney General is going to go against him? You think the Attorney General is going to stand up? I don't think the Attorney General is in Integrity Commission. I don't feel so. No. The Attorney General signed everything when such man wanted to law. Everything have to go through Attorney General, don't it? All bogus stuff. Get Attorney General's signature, don't it? So, you believe right now the Attorney General is under fire by such man? Or the whole of them are drink champagne and work out the game plan, say, me go make a move, yes sir. When we make that move, you go left. And when you go left, me go right. You go swing your hand like you go thump me in my eye, but you're not going to really thump me. You go move me head like that. And can you imagine the game plan when them sit down on a plateau right now? You have a lot of time. Stay there. You think the idea, boy? Stay there. Some people now look on it, you know. I tell them, say, nobody will dissect it. I look on it and say, oh, yeah, so you own a virgin. Then hold on a virgin. I'm not idiot. Say, virgin, I'm going to take one for you now, that, like the brother over Nipa there. I believe the brother over Nipa take one for you. And I believe money pass hand. Because nobody get the type of embarrassment and shame, kick out of them job with the steel toe boot and shut up and run and go hide. So money will shut up. That's what I feel. I might be wrong. In this case right here, why would you sue your own Attorney General? Now for your people, them sign everything you give him for sign. Don't. Every law you want to sign and give you sign. Don't. No problem. Whenever I hear Attorney General kick against you in the media. No, we never hear the Attorney General went against you. We hear about the Auditor General because you always have financial questionable problems. You know, but in terms of the Attorney General, nah, man. Then Attorney General sign everything you put before him, brother. So, I mean, you're going to sue a man where is always willing to work with you. So he tell me, say, as a Rasta youth, say, you know, say, I play or not play with Rasta pick me. Think man, I idiot, boy. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Right is not right, and left is not left, people. You know? Objects in mirror might be closer than you think. Objects in the mirror might be closer than you think. Everything is not as it seems, people. I play a chicken business I'm gonna play now. I play a chicken. Let me show you a chicken business. Come here. I'll be a chicken business, brother. You know. You remember when them brother promised the people them reduce JUTA fear, JUTC fear, I go lowered. Remember, say it's just a few weeks and it go back to 100%. And what they also do to screw the people them over with them general chicken itself, they never explain to the people and announce to the people that they're gonna need a smart card to even get the ride in the first place. Because if you do not have the smart card, you're not going to get the couple of weeks a lowered JUTC fare anyway. So when the people them show up at bus stop and believe them and get the reduce in bus price, them not have no card because them deliberately not telling people about the card, Because in reality, them don't want to give them a free ride because they know so JUTC can't manage that. That's why it went up back after weeks. So 100%. It's all look, vote, ploy, lie, pay chicken business and do people. The taxi man them again. May I show the chicken business after chicken business. The taxi man them again, them promise them to increase them rate, right? The fare. And just before the taxi man, I think it's last year, April, just before the April date come in, Suchman and Vaz, Nigel and Vaz go meet with some taxi man, the head of the taxi association, and go tell him, say, it's not the right time now to raise the fee. And the man don't get the money. Me just see them come out in a paper right now and I say, Nigel Clark, tell them lie and gone. And that them I say basically, Nigel Clark give them a hot one, pull a trick pan them and gone, chickeny business. Nigel Clark pull a chickeny business pan them and gone. That's chickeny business. You promise them and them raise up fear, you never give it to them. One time after election, you forgot them, you go tell them, say, nobody. Pay chickeny business people. Pay chickeny business work for the people. Them give and them take. Right now, the people, I don't think they get paid for the goddamn Christmas pay. The Christmas work with them do. Pay chickeny business. And I come talk about say, them have to assess stuff and some people probably have to do over about them. Some job not do good and all type of stuff. Pay chickeny business work for the people. To hold funding from them. They come with excuses. We never hear that in the history of Christmas job. I don't think I know some of the people that get paid. Not but chickeny business. They come out with this tax money, so they give the people them some tax money. The same tax, the good tax management we can yam. Him say I'm giving some money. What happened to that? That has been suspended. Them suspend that. Pay chickeny business them play. I pay head game them play people. Me say I pay head game them play. Pay chickeny business. Let me show the chickeny business again. You remember when the teacher them did a vote for the income, for the raise in pay, the salary? Yeah, man. Remember the teacher them in a vote, man, for the salary. What the thing where Nigel Clark pushed down them throat. It was 1,100 votes it require. Yeah, and the majority would have win whether they vote for or against it. But remember, watch the chickeny business. There were 600 fake ballots. Remember, if you have 1,100 votes, 1,100 ballots, and 600 of them fake, that means, and the 600 fake one is for the raise. The local raise the man get the package. It's for the wage package. 600 fake ballot voted for the fake the old package where the man get. And the 500 supposed to vote against. Remember, 600 the teacher don't know who do it. Fake ballots, people. I read that. I'm going to do video on that on Facebook. Fake ballots, 600. So if you have 600 fake ballots, he's saying yes to the compensation vote, right? To vote for it. 600 say yes. That means if the 500 say no, the 600 win. Look on the chickeny business, them always play on poor people. Pay chickeny business, a chickeny government this man. They're not straight to the people, man. They're not government this man. I pay cunning, tricking, boy, yeah. Pay lying and stunting for the people. Let me show you another piece of chickeny business. Can remember, my brain, man. Let me spit them out pound on man. Remember before the 2020 election, them brother run pa, them said them give hotel worker retirement package. Now you may say, them run pa that, so them give hotel workers and some workers, employees in Jamaica retirement package of a certain age, and they're supposed to get pension, right? Pension package, right? A pension scheme. Remember the pension scheme when them tout Nigel and Suchman tout in the election 2020? That makes so much people go vote for them and say, yes, man, a long time I work a hotel, but at the first prime minister ever say, he going to give me, look after a pension scheme for me. So, you know what, me go give me vote here, man, at least, because me not just want to work for nothing, me want when me all me get same thing. No. After the election, what them do? Spit them out like an orange seed. Almost everybody turned contract worker. Now, every 3 months, them have to sign a contract. Now, them don't have no work. Now, them in a worse position. Because If after 3 months you have to sign a contract, you really don't have a job. That's a temporary job. Temporary job you got. That's not a permanent job. And I get to understand some people be working there for years, but every 3 months them sign the contract. Look what them do, man. Chicken business upon the people. I pay stunt the people, man. And the people are stupid. I pay head game them play upon the people. And the real government listen to people. And we understand it now. How me look on it is a criminal organization. And a really government I run as so we're structured and I do the right thing and honest. And you understand what government say and what government say. You understand me? I say I pay stunt and chicken business and cannery and lie and stuntism and PR stunt and picture I take everywhere. Video I take everywhere with music I playing in the background to make you feel and look. Yeah, what? People pay stunt them stunting people. Chicken business. So right after the election, people after 2020 election, almost all the worker them done contract worker. We assign a contract every 3 months. Them now have no job, temporary job that. You have to go through abuse and suck it up. A man can't feel up on the working as a woman or a man, I have to take it, because I think, say, boy, if me go against the supervisor or the manager will feel me up and me turn down certain advancement, right? They might fire me. So I have to open my leg and give the manager every time he want to become more of my job. Can you imagine the type of predicament when they put them a type of worker in Jamaica? It's like when they're on the plantation again and back a master can have his way with the people. You don't have a permanent job. You put the people at the mercy of managers and supervisors and boss you have to sign this contract every 3 months. Can you imagine how when you got a hat you have to act like in a hat you? How when the boss a tap on your toe, you have to act like in a tap on your toe. How when the boss put you on and feel up your seed bag? I would say, boss, stop it now, man. Eh? You want me to sign a contract? All right, boss, take it. Eh? All right, boss, feel how you want to feel. Can you imagine? Just imagine me telling a man. People are desperate on the earth and need them job, Imagine when the people them take on them job because they want a 3 month they sign. You don't have a permanent job. You don't have nobody to represent you against those type of things on the job. Sure. Boy, I have to go in, man. Boy, they represent Jamaica well. They represent Jamaica. They won't go come in the office for fat them pocket people. Who now build apartment complex? Just the other day, the PNP want him, one councillor. Him have him apartment complex will go up in a 1 year. Violate code, building code, because it's supposed to be 2-story. And it's 3-story. Now, where was KCMC during that time? That was run by the JLP. So you want to tell me, say, the JLP ran KCMC, turn with them head while this man build this illegal building? You want to tell me, say, KCMC never see that? Them fail to go inspect the building. That them see one give permit. And a stop order. So basically, what looked like the man defied the stop order. I'm talking about the PNP councillor. It seems as if he defied the stop order. Place bill and rent out already. You understand me? I say, people. So when we hear that, I read all that, he tells me, say, hold on there. So if the building go up, like now 1 year, these allegations are some serious things, people. If the building go up in a 1 year time, right? And it was a case, it run by the KCMC, and them give him permit and a labor right, right? And the labor right run the KCMC. Remember the PNP just take it over. And them give permit and then put stop order upon it. The labor right run the KCMC. So it seems as if the man defy the stop order and continue to build. Because if the building is properly occupied right now, how that happen? I say, okay. So is it a thing where a cook-up go on between the PNP councillor and the labor right run KCMC, where everybody are friend? The whole way I build apartment complex, where it's a rob and see how much money we can take and how much we can make a pit them turn millionaire, build apartment complex with pit them and take from the poor. I wonder people, because you can't trust them, So however, to prove that, if there's anything there, we waiting on the Integrity Commission. They are investigating to see if anything there, chickini business are going on there. But too much chickini business are going on in the government, people. Everywhere you look at chickini business, pay a stunt, pay a game for the Jamaican people, man. Some of them not see it, Somebody think, oh, the God-sent Prime Minister is a good man. He's such a God-sent man. and blah, blah. You understand me? Think about it, people. People are kill you for the man. Charger. No, man. People are country we are talking about at this time, you know. Country we are talking about, people. Too much people are running big old apartment complex. Why go, Mr. Grib, you know you call me, I miss a call, you know you want to burn a fire. Talk to me.
I'm just saying, the sign was there so long. You know what I mean? So long. But the Prime Minister didn't want to stop. Zara Burton is on the man from a long time, Carlos. And the Prime Minister never take heed and say, you know what? You know, this is not working out. So let me just, you know, do the right thing. For instance, say, let's not do the right thing. Because Zara Burton is on to him like and the man don't want to pay taxes. The Prime Minister said yes, he pays taxes, and Zara Burton said no. When we check on the website, you hold your taxes. So from a long time, the Prime Minister lied, man.
I don't know.
From a long time.
That's what we
From a long time.
A pattern, a trend.
The Prime Minister a make up scheme to avoid taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now the Prime Minister a sue him own state. Carlos, let's look at it. The Prime Minister a sue him own state when I preside over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's make that make sense. Let's make that Jamaican. Let's make that sense make sense for you.
Yep. Yeah, of course. You know, man, yo, it's frozy. It's frozy. It smell bad. Moldy. Frozy. And nobody on the bus here no see the need to push him out.
Huh?
Eh? Canada Prime Minister, don't the people them turn against him, his own side turn against him, bro?
And him do half. How is this man do Carlos? I can't believe and him do half.
If people them step down.
Corruption. And you know say, why man? We are going in the wrong direction, we want you out. And them take him out. And this man on a corruption probe. The case is right in front of you guys. And yet you want him to say, no, JLP man not no stomach. I know, just a little bit of a courtesy and decency. Say, no, what, no, man. This is the Jamaica Labour Party. This is not Andrew Holness Labour Party. Let us push him out. We're going on the precipice with it, man,
yeah?
Huh? Remember, I'm anti the Attorney General, you know. I'm man unpick the Attorney General. The Attorney General is the Prime Minister unpick him. I know the Prime Minister has sued the state.
Yep. The state.
The Prime Minister living like he is a businessman. Is that the Prime Minister, Carlos?
No, man, he's a businessman. I don't know. He must sue him, he must defend company them. I don't know. He's sitting there. Company them. I don't know. He's not defending people in business. He's not defending people in business. He's defending company them. I don't know people.
You see that? Jamaican people. PMP or JLP. JLP or PMP. You don't know what the man is doing. The man suing the Attorney General with unpick.
Yeah.
Let's make that make sense, man.
Huh? This nasty, you know. This...
And I think the court said, the ITV pay him lawyer fee.
Yep.
Man want to spend nothing. All that money when you have, no want to spend that spend. But him own a lawyer fee. I see a court, so I'm supposed to pay stand up in lawyer fee. That's even that the Prime Minister don't want to pay.
In your Zara Burton, that's why we play Zara Burton so the people can have an understanding what this brother is all about and how long this brother do him and do, you know. Long time.
You talk out there, Mr. Carlos, the man see the signs, you know, and the man not change, you know.
No. No, stop, man. No, stop.
He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace to the whole world.
Disgrace, man. Disgrace. Which other, let me ask a question. Which other leader we know we have them a baggage upon them? Right now, that is a modern time. Tell me right now.
None. None.
No. It's not serious, man.
But me here, so the man sued the General this morning. When the judge ruled out everything. I said, no, sir. I call the person more than I said, are you sure? He man sue the state. So this brother act independently of Jamaica. He's not the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
No, you're right. That's right, man. Act independently of Jamaica in a business. He turn around I blow up everything, I bomb up everything, I chop up everything. Him own a government, him own the integrity commission, him give birth to, him a chop it up, him own a baby, him a destroy him own a baby. Him own a government, you own a state. Oh, you saw your own state. You saw people, you handpick these people, you put in stuff into law, the Integrity Commission Act of 2014, 2017. And brother, this is a madman thing I want in our country, the people. The people don't think. Not shame.
The man is acting independently, man. The man is not the prime minister of the country. Then the man does this. The man has sued the state. The man is suing his state. The man who has sued the state who him preside over. He is the prime minister for this, and the man is suing one state.
Man are busy about the prime minister, brother. How are you? Man are depending on what company them. How are you? Man are busy about not boy. When I ask man about him business and all them things and try to get in him financials. Him not want to know nothing about him business. Man are busy about not boy.
So all right, I'm gonna want to ask if no member of the Jamaica Labour Party don't hear what is going on here. If you say, you know what, man, enough is enough, you know. We have to go divert.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
No, man, the dirty boss. No, my brother. Let me tell you something. In them not show no integrity and no good character. Look on Canada Prime Minister. When we start read, when they been a trouble, you know, people start step down, you know.
Yes.
People's resigning, people. Look how long some of these boys in the politics, look how rich them is. Them can't resign and stand up for something. Some of them are liars, they're not, they're hungry. They can't step away from this stuff to save them damn integrity.
I'm going to say something to you, sir. You see, once the Minister of Finance step away from Justin Trudeau, you know, say done. Listen to me. Nigel Clark step away from the Finance Minister of Jamaica. And the Prime Minister still hold on. There is something there, bro. Something is just not right. It's not smelling right, Carlos.
Jaja.
It's a same. It's a similarity. It's a similar event. The Minister of Finance step away from Justin Trudeau. So it start crumble. Something is not right. Something's not fishy. It's the same thing at Jamaica.
Let me ask you a question. If a man knows, if you know say you're going to win, brother, you have all the winning card to win the game. Why you push off the game till after election? Why you not win the game right now?
Very good question, sir.
Eh?
Very good question.
Eh?
Because me, if I'm not in a position, I don't want to clear my name so fast as the earliest possible date.
Yes. Jamaica people forgiving, you know. Jamaica people forgiving, you know. They forgive you. Jamaica people forgiving, so.
Carlos, the man should also get it over with. So you know what? The end of January here and the middle of, guys, take 10 days. Let us get it over with, man. But the Prime Minister have something to hide. The Prime Minister don't have no case. They might drag it out. Can you imagine? The judge should have said, no, this is an election year. We're not bringing this baggage into election. We know we are getting rid of the baggage, sir. I'm not going to grant you nothing until after October, you know, after election, you know, Carlos get this thing. Yo.
I pay Chiquini business. I pay Chiquini. A Chiquini business play. Chiquini. Yeah.
Business is better. How can you have a man have a run in an election, the Prime Minister? He must sue in one country. He must sue the state. He put off in trial till after a general election. So you know what I do? He must try by time say if he can win to implement the new constitution. He say he can save him because he no one got prison and he no one give him bingling. The Prime Minister is a bandit.
Wow. Yes, Wells White, we know that. So the PNP bill it, but I implement it. And the reason why I implement it, you know, is not because they mean it, you know. Remember, because we integrity, integrity index, we wasn't entirely, you know. So he might try to get some loan. A loan him use it for him.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes.
A loan him go put in go enact this integrity commission, you know, go implement it, you know.
Yes.
So we get loan, borrows.
I'm not going to drop the draft bill. I'm dropping. You see, my goal in the better they pass a month of legislation, the better they draft up and pass.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. People give him credit. People give him credit. You know, the start in work. But true Andrew Holness never read the fine print. Because we don't like read the fine print, you know. Andrew Holness say, yeah, man, I'm going to implement it. Because I can't get a loan and thing.
Yeah,
You
man.
never know, say, I hold him. You never know, say,
Yeah,
I
man.
hold him so tight.
Yeah, man. I him grab first man. I him and if yeah, I him grab man and if the integrity commission mean the country not good if it clean Jamaica, you have to start from top. That's where you clean. That's where you clean first. Yes. And more and them hold him accountable and don't let him go. Don't let him go. Don't let him go.
You say I go hard. You say I go hard for everybody. They must squeeze him. You say you see it big like a man rap. They must squeeze it tight.
The audacity. We say the audacity of this man, my brother. We say the gall of this man, the balls of this man, brother. That's the thing when I'm telling the Jamaican people face. Look here, number one, at 4 years now, your statutory declaration cannot be certified.
4 years.
4 years now. That alone, brother. That alone disqualify you.
Never sign a code of conduct.
Yeah.
What? And you implement it, so your 100-day promises, none are fulfilled. And you do a new constitution, and none of your 100-day promises are upon the constitution, the new constitution. So you're a liar.
It was all a lie. And a trickster.
You're a con man.
Yeah,
you're a trickster. You're a tricky hard.
Chickeny man. Chickeny businessman. Yeah. I know government this.
Carlos, may blame the judges to extend the court case till October the 13th. I blame them.
Yeah, they should have hold this man accountable. So that means the judge them allow a tainted man like this to become what? To push what? Become president when want to like a president you want to. Lord Jesus. I'm thinking about Donald Trump, you know.
I believe so. I believe so.
But you think about Donald Trump, but you're not.
You're not. You're far away from that man.
Yeah, far away from Donald Trump. Can't walk like shoes.
Come on, man. Let me hear the judge put it till October. The 13th, I said, Constitution, election, due Constitution, in September, I believe the 3rd or somewhere about there. And you give the man until October. So what judge, why are you telling Jamaican people?
Judge, I threw my lifeline, bro. And that's the judge I do.
Yes!
Yeah, man.
Yes, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Don't go around it, don't put sugar around it, none, man. Don't sugarcoat it. That's what it is, man.
Judge, I threw my lifeline.
We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jamaica judges. We can't allow this, man.
Look here. No. By then, when the other report then come out?
No, God.
We don't have another report that come out. What will happen when another report come out? Another report didn't ever come out, you know, brother. What about the mother? What about them when the mothership drop a road? The mother load.
Lord of his mercy, God. Wow, Carlos, boy.
What when the mothership report drop out here? Think we see not yet?
Lord of his mercy.
Them always say save the best for last, you know, and I believe the integrity commission has saved the best for last.
Because the man have him wife, him having shares. He give stranger, he give his sister, and he give his son. And you never give your wife a shares out of your wife. That's your wife. Don't look into it. Everybody else got shares. You might not get no shares.
And she not show up on none of the bank account account to what we are seeing at the press.
And she loaded. She loaded, man. She had to. And not even close. Not even close. So I want to know what's going on. But honestly, the man is suing the state, the Attorney General. The man is independent. The man is not no prime minister, bro.
But look at it, good though. Yeah, but work independent. But look, man, look on a spin. What if he try a way to cook up a thing between him and Attorney General? Because from Attorney General lose the case, you know, there might be a little loophole thing for, you know, the dance around, same way the Attorney General. You understand me?
No.
Whatever Attorney General case, whatever Attorney General make the case break down and us sit down and make the case, lose the case. What if I something cook up? Because you can't put no past them brother. Right now, right and left with them, man.
You can't cook up nothing, Carlos. Everything is documented. You can't go around this man. Them cramped him. Them hold him, them choke hold him.
Remember, he's challenging the law. Remember, I'm challenging law. Attorney General have something to do with the law itself. Yeah?
I know.
So,
I know.
You know.
Carlos, there's no real team, man. There's no real team, bro. And I'm surprised, the Governor General is so silent. Very silent from the one from last year. The Governor General don't come out and say not even one speech on it. Nothing for the Governor General. Him want elevator and them house him get it.
It's Governor General want my Sussman water boy. Same go on. You know why I call it GG.
No, you're right.
Can you imagine how much brown envelope all him get? Can you imagine how much brown envelope all him get?
Carlos, you're right, bro. My Sussman water boy with you.
Yeah, same go on.
Me never see a Governor General like this one.
No,
never. No, I'm different. All the things going to give out award and Heroes Day and New Year's or whatever I make one speech. And that's it. Nothing but the crime and violence are going ever see the Governor General say this is a broadcast by the Governor General, breaking news, and start the nation. Nothing. Pay this one man and work a million for doing what? For doing what? What's your purpose, man? Jamaica is going down a slippery slope. Mr. Governor General, I'm so silent.
You know, because man, good people. All right, man.
Yeah.
Matter when do I not do, nobody can get court, you know. Can't sue him for nothing. I mean, you know, all right, then cocoon, him all right, him protected. Let's go and collect him brown envelope. I mean, drinking coffee and go upstairs in an elevator and move around. Yeah, all right. In their house, the man have elevator in their house, you know. Taxpayer pay for man to have elevator in their house. Let's get.
You can't walk upstairs.
Nah, you know, an exercise. Elevator straight. Yeah, man. Taxpayers money, man.
Prime Minister set record. This Prime Minister.
Oh, the one I set record every time.
Maybe something I'll give in a dollar. Maybe say JP not that bad. Something I'll give.
You think say JP, somebody on the bus are gonna jump off?
Yes.
You feel say somebody on the bus are gonna jump off?
Yes.
All right, my brother. All right. Now mark it down.
Yes, somebody will jump off.
Somebody will jump off.
Yes.
Now what if everybody on the bus is dirty so? When you look on the Canada Prime Minister, there's nothing have to do with no corruption like this. So it shows that Jamaican politicians have no class, no integrity. It shows plain, you know. And the youth them must see what Canadian Prime Minister step down and when step down for. I want to look on our Prime Minister and what when not. Brother.
The baggage man have carried him. The baggage. 28 bank accounts. Man.
Spend you in the church. You charity money for yourself. Eh? Your mother, your father. What kind of bank account open empty and then money going out 160,000 US going out in days? What the clock I want? I want what thing I want the people?
Them the cement fishy.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen, man. Frozen, man.
Yeah, man.
Frozen,
man. Katie Knight said something that smells right.
No.
Katie Knight said something not right here. Something smells fishy.
So you are telling me, say, because first you are telling me this when you talk part ear after ear, you know. So you are telling me, say, somebody on the bus are going to jump off. They're going to be a crack.
Yes.
Because they take a one to crack it, you know.
Yes. By no one, near to end of February, near to first week in March.
All right, so you know, other man, but you can't see things too. All right, sir. Now, give me what we say. You know, other man, but can't see things too, brother. They're gonna be a crack.
Blessing, brother. Blessing, brother.
Bless up, brother.
What a great program, man.
Hey.
Jamaica people, we love you. We love you now.
Jaja.
I think it's time. The Prime Minister is working independently. Remember that. He's
Yeah,
not
man.
running for Jamaica.
He like an
Just
independent man
remember
and a lie, brother. The man has sue the whole state. The man it's like you start you sue your wife.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like you suing your wife.
Yeah, man.
You sue yourself. Taking money from the taxpayers, them. Money if you go to the police, the youth when they put the park program and they have money in it. Money if you go to teacher, money if you go to the hospital, a paper, how much liar. Millions people.
Yeah, man.
People them type of case, they are million. You think I don't look at son when they old around up a yang I want to pipe. People, $1 million case them here.
I pay King Council, you know.
Ah.
No, come on, liar, no, riff-raff.
And a riff-raff liar.
No.
Ah.
High-tech liars.
Money from the Jamaican scappers.
Yeah, man. The Prime Minister, I'm securing your own business, brother.
So hold on. Is it the Prime Minister paying owner money or not? Because if the Prime Minister is asking that some they should return pay his court fee, that means it's a temporary, as I said, it a come out of pocket. You see the argument?
Yes. It's a crime pocket. And you know why that? The man believe, listen, the man believe with a problem, you know. I want the government to make people to pay him liar, you know.
I believe so with the personal companies. I don't think it should have nothing to do with taxpayers, but I believe say I own a liar this up. It involves personal companies and all that. So I believe the money, and if he's asking that they pay back his liar fee, that means I don't taxpayer money, I own a money. Don't it make sense?
Yes. Unfortunately, but I cannot believe the man of sue the state where him preside over. That's for sure, Mr. The man work independently, man. Jamaican people, you know, see what's going on here.
I work against
man sue the state.
Man
work against the government.
So man vote for again. You know, when people go on one side and resign and then they sue. Go one side and resign and then sue the crap out of the government then. That's how it's going.
It's better that way there. Go resign and then sue it. Do you want with the government?
Yes.
All I'm pulling all angle.
Yes.
But resign.
Resign and then
you can't be a prime minister and a sue the state. What can we go so man? Are we kidding? Are we drinking rum? Are we drunk or something? Eh? Prime Minister, go resign. And then draw them all about you want, draw them all and pull them a court. Get your biggest liar them from all overseas if you want to do that. But you have to resign.
No, brother, the man is shameless. Shameless. You know, man, and a shame, man. You can't become a man and a shame. Eh?
No.
The fact that you bring your wife come there and it not happen nowhere else in the world.
Yes.
You're not ashamed.
Yes.
The fact that you take 300% raise and that not happen nowhere else in the world. Not ashamed. Think about it. Man, ashamed, man.
Yeah. Not ashamed.
No shame, man. Can't shame them, man. What kind of word I tell them, man, for them, man, ashamed?
No. Nothing.
Stop him. Still a do him, him still a do him, brother. Full force ahead. Still a do him, But me I tell you, boy, I don't want to Jamaican people. They have to stand up. They have to stand up to this brother. This brother wants yo. It doesn't require the people to stand up. No, it doesn't require the people to stand up, my brother. There's no way out. It doesn't require the people of Jamaica to stand up. I mean, know if I push the people back against the wall, because Jamaica back against the wall yet. No, me I tell you a long time, they back against the wall, and them still are going like say, you know, a rum and boom, just another party. Yeah, them back, they not see what I'm going on, brother, yet.
What then, Carlos, then get the memo, you know, because remember, revenue go down, you know, so the remittance from over foreign here, you know, it a twinkle. People start twinkling, so it get tight. So when you say Carlos, well, I said me something, Carlos said, no, something now, because what's going on down here, I don't know about it. People start reaching people mind and brain and say, yo, we gotta do something. Because it's true, they say, Carlos, what one? and you're saying 50, you're saying 100. Black power go on, you're saying 100 or 200. They can relax. So when the pressure starts, when it starts, squeeze them.
They start fight back, push back, stand up.
Yes. That's the only way, man.
The man not stop.
I think not stop, and I believe the message is reaching. Slowly, but surely it'll reach, Carla. Something going to give. Something I forgive. Something I forgive.
Well,
they cannot go to the election with Andrew Wallace, a JLP party. They cannot.
So, me want the JLP party, I lose their mind or something. Eh?
I know, say they have CSC. Can't lose the CSC because I want money.
Let me ask you a question.
That's not what's going on.
But hold on. But me say that woman beat up on the bus, you know.
Jesus Christ. What?
The woman beat up on the bus. Man, the beat woman with stool on the bus, you know.
I see a show that video there, one item. Yeah, we start watching, man. We start watching because me can't believe a woman, the man will beat like that. Oh. Carlos,
yeah,
I'm going to say it's for your program. If I were my mother or my sister, why? You're crazy? You could have beat my mother so with stool or my sister with stool. Are you crazy, man? You lick your head, man. You're crazy.
Man, I beat woman with stool upon the bus, man. That's a part of the community, it's a part of the team.
Eh?
Man beat woman with stool.
A woman still up on the bus there and a slum said that the man would beat them with stool.
Remember, when the first time you come back in a parliament and I give you a little speech, right? You know you can't read. So they give you a little done speech up in there. You have a couple of the women, liberal women, they go sit down with him, you know, in solidarity, you know. The woman beat her, you know.
Yes. They welcome him. Carlos, Mr. It's just all about winning. Nothing about that more. All about winning. You know, man come back and say, back by popular demand with Dalrymple, and by 2 weeks after the court throw the kid. I said, boy, no, you have to the answer to you. And she still remember parliament.
Yeah.
Just look what's going on.
Peer corruption.
I say them man, them not busy about no land. They're not busy about the law. Judge is just there for appearance. To me, yeah, because we need judges. So they just appear in the court. What am I doing? I the law. Anything he say goes, bro.
So somebody said, Ivan Bradford said there is no JLP party. His own is administration. And a lie, you know? This are the owners. This is not JLP. This is not JLP. Right. Nah, man.
Yeah, that's a good comment.
Yeah?
That's a good comment.
Yeah?
You're right. Yeah.
That's it.
You're right.
This is not JLP. Remember, you know?
Every one of them. It took me and Andrew Wallace. I'm Andrew Wallace administration too. Every single one of them. But me say something about crap.
They care not about the country, bro. They care about Andrew Wallace. Not about the country. They don't care about integrity. Look, they don't care about none of that. Character, they don't care about none of that. Good governance, decency in the office, decorum, they don't care about none of that.
Are you crazy? How can I read them there use?
No, sir.
Them far from that, bro. It's shameful and it's but me say the word I watch. Can't tell them.
It's embarrassing to the country, man.
This not good, man.
It's embarrassing, man. Embarrassing, man.
Somebody need to crack. Take one to crack. Bless up yourself, family.
Hey.
Man, I respect.
Bless up yourself to me, brother. Always respect, you know.
All that love, brother.
Yeah, man.
One love.
Every time. Later. Yeah, man. Respect, my brother. Some people, tell me what you think in the comment section. Please. Tell me what you think in the comment section, people, about this video when I put the work in. And it's a great seeing we. No? And you tell me, of a country that are about what thing are going, what chicken business, no respect for the rule of law. And you're prime minister. You can't declare your asset how many years now? Can't tell where you get your riches from. A long time I do this. When I hear Zara Burton from way back when, almost 8 years ago that report was. And the man still get caught up in a 2025 with the same questionable character there. You should have unquestionable character, impeccable character. That's what we're looking for from a leader. You see me I say? Something when we youth them can emulate, imitate, and pirate. You see me I say? Yeah, man, give the youth them something to want to be like, no, man. Me know how me youth them be like you, brother. Too lie, too much chicken in the business, too much game. You know, too much corruption. Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. Jaja. True never know. I'm out.
This is where I live. It's a desert. The nearest beach is in Mexico, okay? Now I'm from the city where we live on the skirts, or what we call the outskirts, the boonies. But I'll be moving to Jamaica soon. Island full of white sand beaches, you know, super excited. Imagine to my surprise, when I find out they don't even have like real access to it. The locals do not have free access to their beaches. Like, WTF. My question is, where's the beach? I just want to go to the beach, man.
Beach, that the beach is like owned by the hotels.
No, we can't go there. You
can't go to the beach?
You have to book it.
You have to book the beach?
Inside the hotel.
No, guys, you have to book the beach before you can get to the beach.
It's 145 from 6 to 11.
Oh, okay, but that's just for like people who are coming from outside. There are only few beaches like this in town where you can just come to free of charge. The majority of beautiful beaches in Montego Bay are reserved for tourists staying at all-inclusive resorts, and options have become increasingly limited for locals looking to enjoy a day by the sea. Many of the remaining accessible beaches impose crazy entry fees, often charging in US dollars, making them even less accessible for the average Jamaican. And I even had to pay a fee to get into Doctor's Cave Beach in Montego Bay.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening, Prime Minister and your members that is with you. I'm a Jamaican. My name is Orel Dosad. Come from Mandeville. There, my father Gaston Dosad, right?
Question, sir. Get to the question.
Prime Minister, my question to you is this. Me's a person who come home very regular, right? This year, me and my kids them the home, right? And we're in which the beach them. We have a big problem with the beach. If you don't stay in a hotel, it come like so we don't have access to the beach. Me there with my youth them, right? And Dump Up Beach, which is Harmony Beach right now, by 5 o'clock them cut off, right? And if them cut off and you don't have a hotel in a Montego Bay, there's nowhere to go to the beach but the one, I think, I remember the name of Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, right behind the airport and so. And me feel like a stranger in my own country.
So the issue of beaches is a live one. And what the issue, my friend, is not that there aren't any beaches. The issue is that the beaches have to be developed and secured so that people can access them. And what we have been doing, for example, you mentioned Harmony Park. I don't know how many of you have gone to Harmony Park and seen what we have built there. It's a lovely facility. And we're going to be building all around Jamaica access like that. Now, the closing time might be an issue, so I can appreciate what you're saying. I'll look into that to see if you can extend the closing time. But even if you were to have beaches open for whatever time, there is still the issue of security and sanitation and so forth. So we are making investments in our beaches.
Tourists I get beach, rich people I get beach. How come I buy, we have to buy access to the beach? That can't continue.
This is Steertown, a historic fishing community on the north coast of Jamaica. Local residents relied on the beach for their livelihood. But in 2020, 2 companies bought the land containing the pathways leading to Monmouth Bay Beach.
Discrimination, apartheid thing, we're tired of that. That must end.
The owners built a cement wall along the property, effectively cutting off surrounding communities from the coast. Lifelong fisherman Norris Arscott lives up the hill in one of these communities. Both his father and grandfather before him worked as fishermen at the same beach that he did.
All right, that's the hotel there, and the beach is just right beside the hotel there. It doesn't take me more than like 8-10 minutes from here to the beach. Now they push me off there. I had to do 10 miles each morning to do my fishing work.
To access the new fishing beach, Norris is forced to bike at 430 Izzy Highway.
The entire St. Ann to St. Mary is blocked out from we, the fishermen. We've been paying taxes down there.
One of the companies announced a plan to build a 250-room resort on the land in front of Malmö Bay Beach. It will sit beside 2 all-inclusive resorts that already block access to the coastline.
Here they don't have fences. They got mountains of concrete wall, you can see that.
According to local advocacy groups' calculations, less than 1% of Jamaica's coastline is accessible to the public.
Me personally have no access to another beach. So we had no choice than to go where they push us. We've been occupying that beach for 70 years. Those beaches was like our playground. The culture was all togetherness. All fishermen, all children, everybody was together.
Even at 70 years old, Norris still relies on his income from fishing. When weather conditions are optimal, he can make a bit more than Jamaica's minimum wage.
Sometimes I catch just about 4 or 5 pounds. It depends on the weather out there, you know. 4 pounds of fish would be like $4,000. So I go every day as long as the sea is good. What else to do? There's nothing else.
Minimum wage in the country is approximately $85 per week. In comparison, the 2 all-inclusive resorts that operate on Malmö Bay Beach can cost hundreds of dollars per person per night. Fisher folk like Norris often don't see the benefits of those tourism dollars.
I earn more money if I was fishing here. But what happened, I had to be going and coming to and from St. Anne's Bay to here to make $1. It's a far, tall journey to do from here at 70 years of age. They are pushing us back. This colonial system is coming right back at us. I'm sick and I'm tired of being in this kind of life with these people called politicians. Majority of them is no good in Jamaica.
There are approximately...
No, we are at Puerto Rico, live. And this is one of the government entity where they put in timeshares and sub it out to private investors. No one then deal like today because we have cushion. No black people as Jamaicans are allowed. I am here since 10:45 and at 10:45 over 57 people come in and they return back as Jamaican. Because what? They are not allowed to use the beach today. Because they are not white. Only white people are allowed to use the beach Monday and Tuesday. So because of that, the Jamaica that we used to is gone. Now you tell me now, how can we live in a country that we have no right? We can't go to the beach as we want. We can't swim as we want. Because what? Some rich people decide that they own the place. So we are not supposed to come there. This is what Jamaica is for? No. 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 We must not stand to this crap. We must do something about these things. This is unbelievable. Only certain people are allowed. Look more from this, they're going to tell you it's only white people can walk on the road. Only white people can walk on the road. So when you get to that, what are we going to do? Sit? We can't sit and watch this. You know how much people turn back since morning? Because of white people there. And tomorrow white people there. You know, see it? And if you think I joke, let me show you. I'll show you. See there, I am in there. See them van there, park there. Next door of the soldier camp. This are them lobby. See there? See there? This is what I want. No black people. Every black people come. Alright, see two are coming now. Me I go make them, me I go show no how they deal with them. I want to say we are Jamaican black people don't have no say. That's what I go on and with them are two youth you know. And then come, when they go in there, watch what I go on. Go on in there, go straight by this. Up at the desk, so. Yeah man. Good. See them? Yes, they live in a discovery bay, have them money too. But watch them, hear them out tell them no. They're not allowed today, so they will leave. Watch. Not allowed to use the beach today. So me want the world to see what go on in Jamaica. Good. See my turn back. My turn back. Right? What they say, pa? No black people today? Yeah. What they say? No black people today? Yes, man. Yeah, man. No black people here today. Mighty Lord God Almighty. You hear me, I say? And whatever city I'm doing, man. In our own country, man. Lord God Almighty, man. In our own country, man. Blood clot, we can't believe this. Yeah, boy. Yes, man. No one see it. Me have evidence to show you. That's what happened in Jamaica, yeah. That's what happened in Jamaica, yeah.
Ziggy Marley and his sister Cedella Marley are using their platforms and voices to raise awareness to what is going on with the beaches of Jamaica. Now, it sounds like the beaches are being colonized, even though Jamaica gained its independence from Britain in 1962. Now, in 1956, there was this thing called a Beach Control Act, which was under the Crown of Britain, that says that anybody that wanted to use the beach needed a license and special permission, even that of Jamaicans. And so now in 2023, it is said that many beaches, including Bob Marley's beach, which is in Bull Bay, St. Thomas, is also being colonized, in that people have to pay to use the beaches. And it sounds like, once again, Jamaicans are being denied access because they want tourists to come in there and enjoy the amenities of the Jamaican beach. Well, Ziggy Marley took to his Instagram and said this: "When I was younger, we freely had access to most of our local off the beaten path beaches and rivers, including Bull Bay and Cane River. Now there is a pressure campaign to privatize more of these local beaches and rivers and deprive Jamaicans, and in particular Jamaicans who cannot afford to pay for a day of well-needed stress relief and rejuvenation of these natural resources. Jamaica is one of the only islands in the Caribbean that does not guarantee its people general rights of access to its beaches. There is no general right to bathe, fish, or walk along the beach. We always enjoy and encourage visitors to our island and ask them to join us in making sure that Jamaican people today can freely enjoy Jamaican waters like many of us did before." Now, there is an organization called Jamaican Beach Birthright Environmental Movement that is saying, listen, this is racist and discriminatory as to what is going on with people who live in Jamaica, right? Like, they want white people, and Asians and tourists to be able to enjoy what is natural to the people of Jamaica. And so I totally agree. It is racist and discriminatory, but we're seeing that go on all over the world. In Africa, of course, here in America, I mean, we've just been colonized to death, right? Like, literally. But I should say this: people of Jamaica, please stand up for your rights. As Bob Marley did decry so many years ago. Do not allow them, the colonizers, to do what they're doing to you. Now, I should also say that the Jamaican government is complicit in selling off the beaches or allowing that type of stuff to go on. But the prime minister is saying, well, access to the beaches should be for everybody, including Jamaicans, right? I think it should be the other way around. It should be for everybody, including the colonizers. Like, they can come and enjoy it, but they cannot come own it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra K Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Our top story, a promise this evening to Jamaicans that beach access rights will be studied by the Constitutional Reform Committee.
In its third town hall meeting, this time in Portland, stakeholders admitted free beach access is becoming a problem for many Jamaicans.
More from Dwayne Anderson.
The Blue Lagoon in Portland was reopened weeks ago after being closed for nearly 1 year, much to the delight of some beachgoers and the tour operators. But not all the stakeholders are totally satisfied. Some want guarantees in law to ensure they are never barred from the attraction again, and they want those guarantees in the Constitution. The matter was put to members of the Constitutional Reform Committee on Wednesday.
Portland Environmental Action Group and JABEM is asking the Constitutional Committee if they will embrace the aspiration of the Jamaican people and remove the colonial era legislation, namely the Beach Control Act of 1956, and replacing it with constitutional guarantees for general and unfettered rights of our beach access.
Dr. Nadine Spence is chairman of the public engagement on the committee. She explained the issues around beach access will be examined.
I remember some years ago going to Barbados and hearing the Prime Minister of Barbados then talk about swimming being a human right for people who live on an island. And I agree with that. We need to look at our legislation and look at where, through time, we continue to disempower and hurt groups of people because of the color of their skin or for whatever other reason.
At the beginning of the problem right here, 1956, and we want to talk about the Beach Control Act of 1956. This is a Jamaican law which is an instrument of repression for the Jamaican masses. So this law here is a law which facilitates and continues to support social exclusion of the masses of the Jamaican people. And why do we say social exclusion? Because it explicitly states that the Jamaican citizen has no inherent right of access to the foreshore, to the high water mark of the Jamaican beaches. Meaning that you and I, that think we have a right to access these beaches and these rivers, don't really have that right. So this instrument of social exclusion, what it does is not just social exclusion, but it creates a wealth shield. It creates an instrument of wealth for those who have. And when you have social exclusion and instruments of wealth for a minority, so social exclusion for the masses, instruments of wealth for the minority, then you create poverty. It's a wealth which is predicated on the impoverishment of the masses, not on hard work, not on creativity, not on any kind of thinking. But what is happening is the durability of slavery, my friend. 1956 preserves the durability of colonialism and enslavement, enshrines it into law and social practice. And that extension of law and social practice sustains the colonial existence and the colonial arrangement that allows for the problems that we have in Jamaica right now. So you see all this crime that we have in Jamaica right now, all these social problems that we have in Jamaica right now, it's not exactly your fault. This is built to the Jamaican cake. And in this cake, 95% of the masses have no slice. We have to settle for the crumbs. Within these practices are corruption. Within these practices are social exclusion. Within this practice, look, it's literally discrimination enshrined into law. And we're here today at the Blue Lagoon to say, stop. This must end. We, JABEM, and many people in Jamaica have been at it. And you know what? We're going to continue. So as long as there's discrimination, as long as there's social exclusion, as long as a 1% in Jamaica decide that the rest of us are not humans and we don't deserve nice things, you will have problems and we will be at you. We have the court case on Monday in the Portland Parish Court, and we have other cases in court. We have the Little Dunn River case in court, we have the Marley Bay case in court, we have the Bob Marley Beach in court, and we will go for many more.
Don't touch the water! Don't touch the water! Don't touch the water! Don't touch the water! Don't touch the water!
I was contacted by Mr. Marcus Goff, who's an attorney for residents here at this beach, now known as Bob Marley Beach, formerly known as Top Beach near Bull Bay, that various actions have been taken recently with a view to evicting them from this property. And as has happened before in other parts of Jamaica, these are people whose families have lived here for long periods of time. And he asked me to pay a visit, so I decided to pay a visit because this issue of land ownership and tenure is a big issue in the country at this time, and has been for a very long time, but it seems to be coming to a head with various incidents that the public have been seeing over the last couple of weeks. I was just here discreetly just visiting the community. They've had their light disconnected, they've had water disconnected, and they had no opportunity to talk to the company that has bought property adjacent to where they are. They have pending applications to register their land with formal survey diagrams attached, and they are very concerned. There's been a lot of violence in this area, and I'm going to be reaching out to the Member of Parliament, Mr. James Robertson, to find out how he sees it.
We should be able to use our beaches. We are a beach community, we are beach people. We're a small island surrounded by water.
Jamaicans can no longer access their own beaches.
This is where they work. Say they don't have a other job, they don't have nothing else to turn to.
Tourists can pay for exclusive access to beaches at all-inclusive resorts, but everyday Jamaicans are increasingly being blocked out of them.
When you push a fisherman from a beach, where did you want him to go? We are living in between waters, and we have no access to a beach.
Some Jamaicans are organizing to take down the colonial-era land laws that still affect them today.
Jamaican came into emancipation landless and homeless, and that problem have not changed in Jamaica.
And they're suing companies for cutting off their access to the beaches.
And we also will not stop until the entire Jamaican public is able to access the beach freely.
Sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
all you want to me.
Well, on daddy. I read, yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel, a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that money, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then? Not even the water? Not even the water, right?
No. So you're gonna
what is?
To the water
yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir. There's
So how are you come forward with me?
No.
Yeah, bless it, daddy. I'm going to ask a thing still because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have it.
No, hold on, brother. So
The beach is like owned by the hotels.
No, we can't go there. You can't
go to the beach.
You have to book it. You have to book it.
You have to book the beach.
Inside the hotel.
Guys, you have to book the beach before you get to the beach.
It's 145 from 6 to 11.
Oh, okay, but that's just for like people who are coming from outside. There are only few beaches like this in town where you can just come to free of charge. The majority of beautiful beaches in Montego Bay are reserved for tourists staying at all-inclusive resorts, and options have become increasingly limited for locals looking to enjoy a day by the sea. Many of the remaining accessible beaches impose crazy entry fees, often charging in US dollars, making them even less accessible for the average Jamaican. And I even had to pay a fee to get into Doctor's Cave Beach in Montego Bay.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, got and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, him a got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.